Hey, Bob Gardner here from LiberatedMan.com. Again, here we go. Today I'm going to talk to you about this. Yesterday we talked about internet filters and what was, the problem with them and the fact that we're relying on them and all that other stuff. And so I brought up the idea that your own consciousness and awareness of the railroad track, right? Lifting your vision from this one place in space off into the distance so that you can actually see what's coming is the key, because it enables you to actually make a choice about what's happening rather than just getting plowed over by the trains that are coming into you in your life. Okay? Now the next question that comes up is like, well, how do you actually build that filter? How do you build it in yourself? How do you build it in your kids? How do you build it in all kinds of areas of your life? Because this isn't just about dealing with pornography addiction. Shoot, you could do this, build this awareness anywhere, anytime. So we're going to use this. Okay, this here, my friends, this is a simple trick. All right, I don't know how many of you have ever seen pieces of paper. It's just a single piece of paper, if I can unfold it here with one hand while I'm doing this. It's just a single piece of paper. It has a line in the middle that I cut out, but it's basically hamburger folded twice, hot dog folded once, and you fold it up in such a way that it makes an 8-page book. Okay, so this is something that I've been carrying with me and testing this out off and on for a little while. How do I raise awareness? Well, the first thing that happens with a guy who's suffering from addiction or compulsive behaviors of any kind is an emotional shift. You feel bad. You feel bad and you're looking to do something to shift the feeling of feeling bad. What we don't recognize is that every time you feel anything, it's because there's some thought processes going on in your head. Either subconscious, conscious, super conscious, however you want to consider those, whatever state you're in. There's a thought process in your head. It may not be super articulated. It may not be very intelligent in the sense of sophisticated, but it's a thought process. The thoughts in your head say, this is what's going on, and that creates a kind of chemical situation that matches what your thoughts are going on with. Okay, so your body experiences something, your mind interprets it, and then says this is what's happening, and then your body then creates a situation inside to match what's outside. So if your body gets brushed by a little something or other, and your mind's like, holy snot, that was a snake! Well, then the rest of your body's your heart rate's gonna jump up, you're gonna flood with adrenaline, everything in your system's gonna go on high alert because you're trying to defend yourself against a snake. When you turn around and you see it's a twig, okay, the situation shifts inside of your mind because now you've reassessed the situation and it changes, okay? But your awareness of the emotional changes is what's the first place to go. So on this little sheet, this is a simple drill. Like some coaches I've worked with have like way more sophisticated and complex methods of doing this. But this is simple. You fold it up like this, it fits in your pocket. You keep a pen with you. You could do this on a spreadsheet and keep a little shortcut on your smartphone or on a note or something like that. That's fine, however you want to do it. But ultimately, what's the emotion? I notice I'm having an emotion. First thing that I'm noticing, I'm like, oh, dude, I don't feel so good. What's happening? What triggered this? That's the first question. Then I light upon a thought. Then the next thing that shows up is, oh my gosh, I had this thought. What are the exact emotions that I'm feeling? Okay, I have some exact emotions that I'm feeling, and I write them both down. So in this one, here I go. I'm going to read you some of my recent ones. Chad is just taking my money. That was a thought because I wasn't feeling so good. What came next? Well, what were the feelings that came? Oh, afraid, lost, victimized, alone, sad, worthless. It wasn't just one emotion, it was a cocktail. Next one. This is never going to work. Apparently, I was still thinking about advertising. Sad, broken, stupid, ugly. Apparently, ugly showed up in there, and dumb. I'm stuck. Next one. Felt helpless. I got something in my hamstring. I can't move forward. Okay, that was a body thing. I'm broken, I'm stuck. Oh, stupid showed up there as an emotion, as a kind of emotion. Can you see? Look, it's no use. This is pointless. Oh, unhappy, lost, stupid, dumb, broken. I could show you this. Let me see if I can show you this right in here. Right, you can see this. I just have a line down the middle, and you got on one side, it says what's going on, and on the other side, yes, my wonderful handwriting, what's happening. It's no point. It's no use, this is pointless, unhappy, lost, stupid, dumb, broken, nothing's going to work, broken. This is all probably within a range of about 5 or 10 minutes, maybe 20. I can't get anything done with these kids around. Oh dear, right? That's a thought that went through my head, and I felt broken and unfeeling and cold and mean and oh, I don't even know what that word means, hatred and irritation, okay? So on and so forth down the line. All I'm showing you are some thoughts that go in my head. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm a bad person because I think those things. You think those things too. It doesn't make you a bad person. They're just thoughts. The problem is when they happen unconsciously and then your body responds to them unconsciously, and then you get this feeling state that starts to grow. And when you feel this way, then you have other thoughts that start to build on this feeling state till a point where you get so irritated and so agitated that you either have to just run outside and yell, or you got to go to porn or food or Facebook or the internet, or you get on and you make some ranting comment, political comment, or you got to do something to release the anxiety inside of you. That's the problem. That's the whole problem. You wouldn't be seeking for a solution if you were happy, if you were dripping with complete ecstasy every second of the day, no matter what was going on. You wouldn't be running around looking for a solution. You wouldn't be stuffing your face with yummies. You would just be like living what was necessary, doing what was needed, but you'd be fine. I would be fine. The problem is we have these feeling states inside that we're not conscious of, and they're just taking hold of us. No different than if someone had gotten me in a headlock and was wandering around with me down in his armpit. Life would stink. It would smell like armpit. And it might be a little bit of a pain in the neck. Ha ha! 2 for 1. So, this is a simple exercise to do. When you're looking to build awareness, just becoming aware of the thoughts in your head, you'd be surprised what happens. All of a sudden, your brain stops, and it's like, I don't want that thought anymore if it's going to bring me these emotions. Well, what else could I think? If we can arrest the process, now we got a shot. So test this out. Let me know how it goes, and we'll talk soon.